Okay, Splatoon 3 just came out. Not really just came out, like 2 days ago. It's Sunday. It came out Friday. I would have made a video, but I think when I got it, I got way too engrossed in it. And I just didn't want to make a video. Kind of just didn't want to, but also I was like playing it way too much. I'm not gonna be, I think, okay, let me start. I'm gonna play like 3 turf war games and then like review 1 battle live path, because how do I feel about the newer weapons? I think, and you've got to hear me out before I say the full thing. I mean, you've got to hear me out because it's gonna sound kind of like bad, but I think because of the 2 new weapons, or rather the 2 new weapons support my idea that Splatoon 2 was a more fun game. And the reason I say that is because you look at Tri-Stringer, you look at what's it called? What is it? I can't think of the name. Sploon. The 2 things those have in common, or the one thing those 2 have in common, is sorry, I'm trying to. They both are very competitive weapons. You know, they're not good at turf war. Purely, you know, feel kind of built. Okay, there's that. Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, they both kind of feel built for rank. Feels a lot more like a competitive game, and even playing it feels a lot more like a competitive game. But also, I like, what's it called, Tri-Slinger a lot. It has much more potential than, for me, in my opinion, and just me playing it. I feel like for me, there's much more potential for me to become a Tri-Stringer main, and I kind of am a Tri-Stringer main. Vanilla Tri-Stringer, no Reflux. Reflux is not bad. I just don't like it as much. Oh my god, leave me alone. Okay, yeah. And I'm going to showcase the Tri-Stringer. Because like I said, I really like Tri-Stringer. It's a very, very good weapon in my opinion. Also, is it just me, or does it feel like a lot of these weapons got buffed? Like, you know, previously weapons that were bad, like, you know, for example, this is a good weapon I'm playing right now, Arrow Spray. Feels like it just got buffed. But yeah, it feels like it got buffed. And another weapon that feels like it got buffed, honestly, the rollers in general, what is it called, feels like they got buffed. Feels like they got buffed hard. What's it called? Especially like Carbon Roller, really good one. Also, and that's good, but it also feels like a lot of weapons that didn't necessarily need a buff got buffed. Like, what's it called? Rapid Blaster. Oh my god, that's such a menace. Play that, dude. It's a really good weapon. Okay, so it's gonna sit there. But yeah, such a good weapon. Yeah, such a good weapon. I actually, ooh, that's bad. They're just gonna, no? Maybe? Oh, okay. But what was I saying? Rapid Blaster. Blasters in general. I think the best one, I'm just gonna continue playing. That'll count as one. We've won anyways. But hopefully, I mean, that's not too bad. But like the easiest blaster to deal with, in my opinion, at this point is Flash Blaster. They all got really good kits. And I'm trying to think, is that really the easiest one? Maybe Rapid Blaster Pro. Cause it's weird. It doesn't need as much range as it has, so it's kind of like you're losing a lot from the range, the extra range you have that you don't need. So you know, But oh my god. Okay, wait. And it's just gonna disconnect me. Yeah. No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, that works. All right. I'm gonna disconnect 100%. Maybe move it. Let me see if that works. At least I don't have to deal with that. Oh yeah, and I have to deal with it. Okay. I don't know. I don't. What is with the internet, dude? It's odd because this did not happen. It's not this bad. That's the craziest part. Like, I'll play up in my room. It's not this bad. I get like near disconnections, but I don't disconnect really. Yeah. I'm thinking about buying my own internet plan. Just because like it can't even be moved upstairs. It's just down there, and it's like, okay, well I can't do anything. So there's that. Yeah, a lot of weapons feel like they got buffed. But it's like kind of weird because then there's like weapons that feel like they haven't gotten touched. Like I don't know, a lot of dualies like they haven't gotten touched much. I feel like one of the only ones that really feel like they got touched is what's it called? Gluga. Granted, they got a crazy kit, you know. Getting the 52-gallon kit is like just really good for it. And then aside from that, it has that chance to two-hit, like okay, I'm just trying to play it safe. Like okay, yeah. Okay, I thought they had a I know I don't finish my sentences to do that. Ooh, okay. They're trying to get kills. Okay. Just trying to stay out of the range. Just really trying to stay out of it. Okay, good enough. Yeah. A lot of weapons that, like, you know, dapple dualies, just not good enough. I mean, everything has range, everything has damage. Okay, what is that range? I don't even know what they're getting hit by, so I can't even do anything. I do like how you don't even really have to play the game to make a video, though. Because I'm just going to do a replay. You can just do replays and get a legit video off of that. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, close. I think we could definitely do this if my team like moved up a bit. You are playing a long range weapon, so you know, you don't have to be that scared of the long. Definitely do that. That was a ball. The frames are low. Or not frames. Yeah, frames low. I think we lose this. They had a really good they would just stand over there. Shouldn't have jumped in. Yeah. But this is like the best weapon for me to play, to be honest. I'm like terrible at every other weapon, so there's that. Oops, didn't see you. I think I could play heavy splatling, but I mean, I probably should try. I'm gonna try it. I didn't want to. Second game, by the way. I didn't. So I guess over there works. I didn't want to play Sploon because my aim sucks, and a big thing about it is like you won't be up close all the time, so you have to like know how to aim. Don't know how to do that yet, so I just held off. So I might not. I might not. I'm going to play a different weapon though. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't do. Yeah, I did bad. Bad matchup. I mean, not really a bad matchup. It was just a weird matchup. I mean, it was kind of a bad matchup. Yeah. That was a lag. Spike. That's odd. Let's see. Also, I did complete the story mode. I actually was like debating I want to play this weapon. This weapon's good. I was debating whether to make a video on. I didn't use my bomb at all. I was debating on whether to make a video on the what is called story mode, but you know I just opted not to. Because it's like the thing about the story mode at this point is like everybody has videos on it, so it's like you're not doing anything new if you make a video. I mean, if you want to, and if you feel like either it's just worth it or it's worth, or you know you just want to do it. I don't feel like it's worth it, and it's not like something I want to do because I feel like I'd have to be on a schedule to do it. Because, you know, I'm not gonna do it in one go. That I have not been able to do it in one go. And then aside from that, I'm definitely not gonna be able to because my aim sucks. There's that. Oh my god, this is a long range team. I hate this. Oh, I hate this so much. My team's just dying. You're an idiot. Are you? Are you good? You're not very good. I'm not good either, so I think my you're so dead. Like, no way you lived that. No way they lived that. Oh my god, my aim sucks. Oh my god, thank you. Okay. Yeah, this is another weapon I can play because, like, aim very minimal. The game works. Oh my god, what the heck? Scared there. Haven't got the movement down at all. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying my hardest, man. Let's just do that. Just like, my aim. We could probably kill them if we push there. Also, how are we not winning? We have like such a crazy good team. Comp rather. Well, it's tough team because obviously my team isn't too good, but oh, is there somebody behind me? No. Okay. Figure out what I'm gonna do. Wow, thanks for that. Really far from me. I'm trying to figure out where he is. Okay, somehow I did that. I'll take it. I'm sure we won this one. That's good. I think that's 2 out of 3. Well, I would say 3 out of 3, but first one I disconnected. Yeah. Okay, nice. Yeah. What else about Sploon 3? I love it. I'm about to show a Tri-Stringer game. It's a real quick one, but very fun game. I love Tri-Stringer specifically. I love it because it's just such a technical weapon. I'm a tech fan. So if there's a weapon that's kind of like hard, but it pays off, oh, you bet I'm playing that weapon. I just love those types of weapons. Or characters even. Let me see. I gotta find it. A lot of defeats. Actually, no, a lot of wins. So I'm not too... Is it this one? It's this one. Right? Yeah, okay. So, and I liked it. I like how you could just play your own... I don't know. I wish you could see how long they were, but it's honestly good enough for me. Is it? Or is it this one? No, I could show both. I'm just gonna show this one because this one's short. 0 kills. I mean 0 deaths rather. All right. And this is like, I have a lot of Tri-Stringer games. Tri-Stringer is my most played weapon. Best weapon. Change my mind. You can't change my mind. Splatana is good, but it definitely feels like a lower rank weapon. Like I said, roller buff. So I'm kind of scared here, especially since, like, if they get the jump on me, especially in Tower Control where I'm riding the tower, I'm done. But, like I said, 0 deaths, so they didn't get the jump on me. I'm just going to do it from my perspective. I'm not going to change it around. You know, champions, music championship essentially, I was just kind of being wary. I always like kind of have my eye on different things, but it's kind of hard to look at different things. So, kind of like punish all the jumps, because you know all of them are jumping, which obviously they all have weapons they can jump, like you know, flash blasters, roller. Yeah, they have higher ground, more or less. So yeah, I mean, this is just like kind of just power control, like, you know, nobody's here to ride the tower. They're gonna get close, yeah, of course. I just, yeah. But essentially, there's something. I guess this is the best showcase, but I didn't really. It was a lot. It was too short of a game. Too many showcases. I love it. I love it. I think people underestimate the game, because you know that's what people are looking for. Those 2 kills right there. They're looking for that. You shouldn't be looking for that. You should be looking for explosives. Explosive. What's it called? Scout. It is such a good scout weapon, and I do think, like, especially I just thought about this because I saw what it's called, some clothing that I wanted, and I saw that it had thermal ink. You know how good this weapon would be with thermal ink? Like, it has good range. I'm gonna play the next one just so I can get those extra kills or show those extra showcase. But you know how good it is with you know how good it'll be on, like, maybe it won't be as good because you know it's still like kind of, but it's kind of weird. But I could see it being really good thermal ink. What's it called? On a like competitive team, just to scout, like, you know. So you can be like, okay, he's here, especially the killer whale. That's another scouting thing. It feels like a scout weapon. A scout weapon that still does, like, you know, it's a tech weapon. It feels like a tech weapon. A tech weapon that does good, that can do solid, you know, things, but it kind of, it can do other things. It's utility. So that's why I like it. You don't, so yeah, you see, I usually, there's 2 charges for you. The first charge is the one that, it's not the max charge, but it gives you the explosive. The second charge is here, let's give me a second. Not that, this one. Alright, because there's so much happening you can't really hear. You can't really hear me. There we go. Alright. So, what was I saying? I don't know, but this weapon's a really good scout weapon. You know, no, so you know, the first charge you use to ink up. This person, I don't know what they were doing. I can't really explain why they should have just jumped right there. But you see, it's a scout weapon. It has really good range. You know, I've contested with the, what's it called? Normal charger. But also, I don't use the max charge a lot. Because if you want, for inking purposes, you want to use the second charge, the first charge. Because, you know, first charge is the one that isn't the max charge, but it still gives explosions. Second one is the max charge. But the issue with the second charge for inking is it clumps them all together. It clumps all of the bullets or arrows together, which doesn't give you that spread shot that the charging it only halfway gives you. So you know, that's the what it's called, the benefit. I didn't really pop off just yet, but you'll see. what you want to be doing is you get the kill, you get kills when you think you can get kills. If you can't, then don't worry about it, but just, especially for splat zones, focus about inking up. Even in like tower control, you can just focus on using you don't, tower control is kind of different. You don't need to use, it doesn't matter whether you use the first or second charge, but you want to be putting explosives on the tower. So, you know, there's that. But yeah, it feels like a good weapon. It feels like a really good weapon. Yeah, I like it. And mind you, this is A rank. I haven't gotten to S rank yet, but you know, not bad to be in A rank this early. I think this was like A plus. I started climbing like really fast. It was crazy. At B rank I was going kind of slow because I didn't really understand how it works. Now I understand how it works. But you see, I'm not like, because you just go for those mini explosions. And Killer Whale also works really well with this weapon. That I didn't expect to get that, but yeah, Killer Whale works really well with this weapon. So yeah, it's a very strong weapon. And so essentially, you'll see this. Also, what I do like is you can arc shots. You can't do this. Look, that was an arc shot. Really cool. Only when I'm going for those kill shots, which I don't usually go for because there's not really a reason to. And so yeah, this is pretty much the end of the game. I think I get like one more shot. Yep. But another thing I was doing is I was micromanaging. What I was doing was I was keeping the heavy splatling away or farther back, because I can shoot at them. So it's like, you can't shoot at me, but I can shoot at you, so you have to be careful. And so that's what I was doing, micromanaging with that. So yeah, really good weapon. It's kind of an iffy weapon where it's like, it's utility. So if you're not good at utility weapons, which I kind of am, if you're a good Tintabrella player, if you were a good Tintabrella player in Splatoon 2, you should definitely try Stringer. First, understand how it works and understand like the basics of it, and then like from there you might see like, oh, okay, I understand how you play it. And then you'll start to appreciate it. It's a very good weapon in my opinion. I have gotten my most wins with it, but I mean that's not really saying much considering I've played it pretty much all my games with it. Very solid weapon though. Crazy enough, it's a very solid weapon. I could definitely see thermal ink being thermal ink on like legitimate, like, you know, teams, or even not legitimate teams, but teams, you know, one scout just using his utility. But also, if you're good enough with it where you still know how to get the kills, it's a very powerful weapon. It's a very powerful weapon. And I think people need to, yeah, I think people need to stop sleeping on it. I do see a lot of them. I don't see a lot of them. I see a fair amount of them, you know, which is like good. It's good. I'm glad there's a fair amount of them because it's a very good weapon. I just think a lot of people have this consensus, and I don't know if it's like still now people have this consensus, or it was just like, oh, for the, you know, test fire, but it was like, oh, it's bad. But it's not bad. It's really not. It's just hard to use. But when you get a good one on your team, like, you know, catch me on a good day or on a good game, you know, and I'm going to pop off. You're gonna be like, well, okay, maybe not as bad as I thought it was. But yeah, very good weapon. Just people need to stop sleeping on it. But yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm still debating on whether I want to make a Splatoon 3 story mode. I don't think I'm going to, but I don't know. Things might change. So yeah, but that's it. Catch you later.